Yo, it's Wolvie back with another video. The last video went bonkers, straight stupendous, amazing, amazing. Shout out to all the new subscribers. We hit 550 in a little over 2 weeks. And we got a bunch of comments, a bunch of support, and I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. If there's one thing the success of that video showed me is that y'all want the comics. Y'all want the comics and y'all want them now. So I'm going to give them to y'all. All right. I was planning to do a print run and just distribute locally first. But y'all showed me that y'all want the comics. Y'all want them online and y'all want to read them. So I got to give the people what they want. Also, I hope y'all like the intro. Y'all gave me that support and I took that motivation and put that little intro together with some of my inspirations. I'm going to always up the quality when y'all show me support. I'm going to always give it back to y'all. Also, before we get into the manga drops, I started a Discord, Balling Off the Pen. You can join it and download my free sketchbook. It's just 8 pages of a bunch of little sketches, character designs from the last couple years. And you can meet a lot of other talented artists. You can post your work and get feedback if you want, or just to promote your own comics. All right, let's get it. I got 4 stories for y'all. 4 manga. The first one is Zed Runner. It's a zombie story. It's a zombie action story. It's mostly just a very, very long chase scene. Our main character has amnesia. It's kind of isekai. She doesn't know what world she's in, and she's finding out about the power she has and the apocalyptic world that she's living in while she's being pursued by agents the whole time. Now this is kind of the crowning jewel, what's in the bag, or what's in the bag boy. This is the comic I was working on the first Manga in the Hood video. It's kind of my take on a shonen story. There's power systems. There's a a young man, main character, who's trying to figure out his way in the world, and he ends up in possession of this bag that endows him with powers. I'm not gonna get too deep into the power system or the details because I kind of want y'all to vote for this one, so I can keep it going and actually tell y'all about that stuff through the comic. Now we have A Tale of Two Balanced. This is a mystery thriller. The 2 main characters are both on hard times in life, and they come across some brand new balances in the alley. They take them and put them on. Little did they know that these sneakers were an essential piece of evidence for a serial murder case that 2 detectives are hot on the trail of. This story is it's actually a supernatural mystery thriller. There's a lot of supernatural elements in it. It's not a regular serial killer. I'll give you that much. And this is OPVOP. This is a gag comic. It's kind of a play on Spy v Spy. I don't know how this one's gonna be received. I don't even know how much I like this idea. But I figure I'll put it out there anyway. So you might be wondering how I could produce so many manga, so many one-shots. The secret is that I only did the opening scene of each. So each story is like 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. I think What's in the Bag Boy is 9 pages. Just the opening scene to set the scenario, set the vibe, introduce you to the main characters, and mainly introduce you to my work as a comic artist, and give you guys a chance to see where I'm going with this. I feel like it's important for me to work smart and not put too much time into something that's not gonna engage the audience, because I'm not a full-time manga artist. I have a day job, and I'm lucky that my work is flexible, so I can take a week off when I need to. I have time to really commit to this, and I'm trying to take this leap to do this full time. I know it's going to take a lot more work, and I'm going to have to get through a lot more chapters. Um, but as an indie comic artist or an indie manga artist, I've had a lot of story ideas, and it's hard for me to commit just to one because it's a huge time commitment. Say you do a little bit of work every day after work on your comic. It's still going to take you 4 or 5 times as long as a full-time comic artist to create that story. And then all that time that passed, you know, the story loses its luster for me, and it's so much time I can doubt myself. For me, I just need to get the story out before it sits too long and gets too stagnant in my mind for me to find all the flaws in it. I just need to get it out. But that's not possible all the time when I'm working full time. But with the way things are now, if I get a week off, or if I get even a weekend off, I could go and make 4 pages, 5 pages in a weekend if I lock in. And that's enough to test the audience. That's enough to give y'all a little bit of something, enough for y'all to know if you want more or not. So a lot of these stories I've done on weekends or time off, and I put them together in my free time, and then moved on to another one so that, you know, these stories didn't get stale in my mind. And since we don't have a manga system or a healthy comic system in the States, doing it like this also gives me the time to focus on the marketing and focus on promotion, focus on market research, and gives me the time to even just do this YouTube thing. So I'd rather take the marketing side under my belt, and I have a plethora of ideas, so there's no shortage of ideas, so I could just get the idea out for you guys and let you guys choose what you want to see from me. Because I would enjoy working on all of these full time, but I would even enjoy it more if I know that you guys actually wanted to read this story. You know, it'll give me that much more motivation. I'll be releasing all of the stories in one chapter on a couple different sites and on my own site. But first we'll be launching on Manga Plus and Global Comics. And then you can go to my site to take the poll and vote on which story you like the most. Whichever story gets the most votes is the one I'll be working on and making monthly chapter releases for. It'll probably take me 2 months at maximum to get the first chapter done. The first chapter will be a 60-page one-shot, but then after that I'd like to do monthly releases. If I get the support and, you know, and the finances, I could probably drop 2 pages or 2 chapters a month. I know I can draw that fast. It's just a factor of do I have to go to work? Do I have a full day? Do I have a full 48 hours to put into this, or do I have to leave my desk and go do other stuff? But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We hit 500 subs so fast. I know we're gonna hit 1,000 subs even faster. So as soon as we hit 1,000 subs, I'm gonna drop everything. I'm gonna drop all the comics. I got the chapters ready to be posted. The only thing I'm working out is how I'm gonna do the poll. I might actually do the poll on my YouTube channel. I might do a poll as a community post where you guys can vote. Thanks everybody for all the support. It means the world for me. Hit that notification bell so you can get notified. The next video is going to be the comic drop announcement with all the links in the description. Stay up, stay creative, stay safe. Peace. Hold up, wait a minute. I thought I was finished. I forgot to mention all this footage is from the comic hyper stream. I do those on the weekends around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also do a 1-layer challenge, which is digital painting. I do that usually around 7 or 8 p.m. at any time, any given time, whenever I feel like it. So if you want a good creative vibe, hop on and join us, or you could check them out. They're all still left on my channel if you need something nice to draw along to. All right. Peace for real this time.